On April 12, 2023, $200,000 in newly minted dimes was stolen from a tractor trailer in northeast Philadelphia. Let's first tell this story from the perspective of the truck driver. The driver goes to the Philadelphia Mint on Wednesday, the 12th, to pick up a loaded trailer that needs to be delivered in Florida. The USA has 4 facilities that make coins: Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco and West Point. The Philadelphia Mint is located at the heart of the city of Philadelphia. To transport money, a driver must be bonded and maybe even have a security clearance. He may not have known what exactly was in the truck, but he would have known that he was picking the trailer up from the US Mint and that the trailer was very, very heavy. 37,501 pounds in cargo alone, which is the equivalent of 3 subway cars. He may have also noticed that there were special seals or locks on the doors of the trailer. He then drives about 16 miles north, towards his home in Bensalem, to get some rest before making his drive south to Florida. According to Captain Jack Ryan of the Northeast Philadelphia Police, it is common practice for truck drivers to pick up a load the night before a delivery. Then go home for the night to rest, before taking the 14-hour drive to Florida. Another driver not involved with this incident says, "You're not supposed to leave a loaded trailer unattended." This seems odd given that the detective said it's common practice to go home for the night to get some sleep. This is the path that the truck took going north to a parking lot in Bensalem, north of Center City, Philadelphia. In essence, the truck was driven 16 minutes in the opposite direction than the intended destination. This is the spot the truck was left at, in a parking lot between a Walmart and a Mavis discount tire store. If the driver walked home to get some sleep, it may have been in this area, a short walking distance away. His home probably didn't have the necessary parking space for a truck and trailer. At around 6 a.m., the driver realizes that the trailer has been broken into and there are dimes all over the ground. There are probably lots of people and police already there, since 6 a.m. would have had lots of cars and trucks and pedestrians already in the area of the parking lot, especially with mounds of shiny dimes on the ground. Here's a bird's eye view of the scene. You can clearly see the dimes scattered across the parking lot. Now, police sources say the parked trailer was filled with about $750,000 in dimes when this break-in occurred overnight. Let's now focus on the thieves. It is not uncommon for cars and trucks in this mall's parking lot to be broken into and their contents or the vehicles themselves stolen. This is an area near major roads and with security cameras not only on buildings but also on poles. According to police, they are looking for 10 or more males wearing black clothing. They used bolt cutters to open the truck, then started loading trash cans and other containers with the coins. They would have had to act very quickly. The total amount taken was initially thought to be $100,000, but police have since issued an update stating that it is now double that amount, or $200,000. This is incredible, when you think about the magnitude of the weight that we're talking about. Just to give you an idea of what $200,000 worth of dimes looks like, here are some examples in terms of size and weight. $20 in dimes weighs almost exactly 1 pound. $200,000 in dimes weighs 10,000 pounds, or the equivalent of an ambulance. 10,000 pounds or 5 tons is the average weight of one African elephant. The dimes were most likely in large canvas coin bags, some of which opened and spilled. It's backbreaking work to move 200 of those bags quickly. Here are some key facts. The parked truck with trailer was unmarked. The parking lot is well lit and near several major roads. The parking areas of the mall have many security cameras. Police and regular cars drive through that area and people also walk the area at all hours. A maximum load of 51 pounds for repetitive lifting will require 196 lifts, multiple vehicles and several trips, uncovering a significant amount of preparation. Was this an inside job? Circulating back the money is no easy task either. If they try to go to the bank to deposit batches of shiny coins, they will get caught. How long would it take to spend 2 million dimes? Let's say you spent $10 in dimes a day, like at a Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's. That $10 is 100 brand new shiny dimes that the person you give them to has to count. How many days in a row can you do that before they become suspicious? If you spent $10 a day in that manner, it would take you 54 years. How about Coinstar machines? That many shiny dimes on a regular basis would be noticed, and the machine and supermarket have cameras. How about vending machines? That many shiny dimes filling them up would also be very suspicious. How about melting them down? The value of the metals, copper and nickel, in a dime are worth 2.3 cents. Subtract the cost of the equipment, heating fuel, and the work involved in the fact that a metals company will only pay about half the value. Metals companies have weight masters. They would know that dimes are 92% copper and 8% nickel. A lump of metal with the same percentages will translate as currency and will be highly suspicious. Metals companies are required to collect identification from whomever sells metals to them. What do you think really happened? Was it coincidence that this particular trailer was broken into? Did the truck driver do anything wrong? Was the driver being watched by people that knew he drove for the US Mint? We'll be sure to post more about this story if new information is known. If you like stories like these, please like, subscribe, and we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section.